Hey everybody, Matt Perry here. So every so often there's something that comes across my mind when it comes to music that helps me to connect it with a spiritual truth. So this coming Sunday, I'm preaching on Hebrews 3 and 4 about how Christ is our rest. And so that was firmly entrenched in my mind. And then I was listening to a choir sing a rendition of Jesus, Lover of My Soul, but it was in minor, but it ended in major. That's called a Picardy third. And I thought that right there. So I want to give you just an example of this. So some of you may remember this. This is called a hymnal. And this hymnal contains a lot of different songs that are in here. And so if you look back, the majority of songs that are in this hymnal are in major. I found one that identified that it was in C Dorian, which is actually another scale aside from major and minor, but that's not for the point for today. So I found one of the few minor ones in this. So Jesus, Lover of My Soul, that music wasn't in here in minor. They majored it up, which was sad. Be that as it may. So some of you may know the old Negro spiritual. It says Negro spiritual right there. I want Jesus to walk with me. Let me play through it real quick as it's written, okay? So it goes like this. Okay, so that was in minor. That was a minor key. And you notice that in minor, like if it was something that was a major. Major sounds happier. Minor sounds a little sadder, but when it comes to minor, there's actually aspects of the minor key that give it a lot more texture, which for a lot of musicians, they love playing in minor. There's more to it that can be done with this particular key. But I want to play this last line, and instead of ending it on a minor, I'm going to end it on a major, and that's where you'll hear what a Picardy third is. So here it is. Now, you may have felt an inner tension in there, like, whoa, what was that? So, right? So it was in one key the whole time. That's how it's written. But if you were to do a Picardy third, where you would raise the third of that chord, you'll turn into a major on that last chord. Rather than... The reason I love that so much is, our life is filled with a lot of struggles. This world is broken. Our life can be filled with a lot of struggles. God does good things in the midst of it, but we have a lot of struggles that we end up dealing with. But we know that one day as Christians, we're going to have that rest. And we're going to feel that change. We're going to feel that difference. And it's like, yes, thank you, Lord, for that. So while all through your life may be in that minor key, feeling that little bit of sadness, that major key, it's coming. Hang on. In the midst of all of this, hang on. There is rest to be had. That Picardy third, there's rest to be had. Hope that made sense, but thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking to the end.